Perfect, incredible, awesome, amazing. So, today we have the Champions League matches. Bayern Munich playing Real Madrid. And you're also aware that we have the other game, Ipswich playing against Coventry. So before we get started, right? In this video, I will provide you the analysis of these two games. I will also go an extra step and provide you what you're supposed to bet on, okay? So be happy, like the video, subscribe if it's your first time coming across the Must Bet. I know I've not been here for a while, and I'm not planning to come back. I'm not planning to come back soon. But you're supposed to subscribe because you need to watch such valuable videos. Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Champions League semi-finals, knockout stage, round 1. That is the first game you are supposed to begin with. Now, before we get started, I need you to do one simple thing. We are going to be using the best live score app, the best prediction app to make the analysis for this game. So let me quickly display that on the screen. Best app, prediction number 1, live score app available now. Scan the QR code or click the link in the description. Once you click the link in the description, in the link in the comment section, of course it is pinned, so stop going. Do not go and waste your time scrolling furthest, okay? So the link is pinned. Install it. Once you install it, come back, walk with me as we do the analysis using the SofaScore app, trying to get the very best prediction for this game, trying to get the very best markets for this game. Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, okay? Because this is the game you're supposed to begin with, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid. We're already aware that this is a game that is going to be one that Thomas Tuchel actually looks forward to take seriously, And they're also playing at home, Bayern Munich, okay? So let me quickly shift to my SofaScore side. SofaScore side, right, we're there. So now that you are here, I believe you install your SofaScore app and you're not going to be stuck wondering what is going on, kind of stuff, kind of nonsense. Perfect. Bayern Munich, Real Madrid. On my screen, you can see I'd already started going through the game. I've made my predictions who is going to be winning. There's a vote. Will both teams score? There's a vote. And then who is going to score first? There's also a vote. But when you open the app, when you open the SofaScore app, and you click on the Bayern Munich vs Real Madrid game, you presented the option to view the odds for Bayern Munich winning, the odds for Real Madrid winning, the odds for a draw occurring. And that is evident because you can see that when I click on the show more, we also have additional odds for the double chance, for the first half winner, for the draw no bet, so on and so on and so on. Because we don't care about odds, let us quickly make our predictions so that we'll care about the odds when it's time to now decide on what we are to bet on, okay? At the moment, what is important is getting the right prediction, okay? So on the screen, you can also see there is a predicted starting 11. Okay, the predicted starting 11, okay. Real Madrid, we have the missing players. Bayern Munich, we have the missing players. We also have the players that we expect to be back. Okay. And so you can say that in this game, injury concerns to me isn't really something I'm going to be focusing on. There's nothing there. There's nothing that... Okay, let me click back. We don't need that. So you need to scroll down. I believe you're currently using the SofaScore app that you've just installed, and you are in a position to see what we are working with, okay? I believe you're currently doing that. Let me click on that and bring it back. Perfect. So here we are. When you scroll down, we have something known as the head-to-head streaks and the team streaks. They're really important if you are to make accurate predictions, okay? I don't know why my monitor keeps on changing, but I believe it's because of the VPN I'm using, okay? And stuff. So head-to-head streaks, okay? When you go through the head-to-head streaks, you're going to get a recent analysis of the past games between Real Madrid and Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich, I don't know, kinda. So, That is evident. For example, you have this one without clean sheet. That is the last 6 games between Bayern Munich and Real Madrid. Bayern Munich conceded a goal. The other one we have without clean sheet for Real Madrid, 5. The last 5 games between Real Madrid and Bayern Munich, Real Madrid conceded a goal. Then we have the next one, okay? Bayern Munich, Real Madrid. In their last 5 games, they recorded over 2.5 goals. Bayern Munich, Real Madrid. In their last 5 games, they recorded both teams to score. Bayern Munich were first to score in the last 5 games between Real Madrid and Bayern Munich. So you'll scroll down and have a proof, or let's prove if that is actually evident, okay? So this is the first game, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you reference back to what we've just said, you'll actually see that it's actually the reality of the scenario, okay? But the problem is this one goes back to 2016, 2017. A lot has happened. There's a lot of changes that has occurred. So personally, I love narrowing it down to the last 3 years maybe, especially if it is the league games. But this one is a international game, and of course the Champions League matches. If we narrow it down to the last 3 games, we realize the last time these 2 teams played was in 2019, and Bayern Munich were able to beat Real Madrid 3-1. That was in the International Champions Cup. That was not Champions League, okay? And the Champions League, the last time they played each other was in 2018, in which in first leg we had them 2-1, okay? 2-1, win in favor of Real Madrid. Second leg, we had a 2-2 draw. So that is what we know about this game. And before we go back to the head-to-head streaks, I will quickly say something. From viewing the last 5 games, you can actually see that there's a possibility of over 2.5 goals occurring in this game. There's also a possibility of both teams to score occurring in this game, given that it has occurred in their last 5 games, and it's something that has occurred by bigger margins. 3-1, 2-2, 1-2, 4-2, 2-1. It's something that has not been, let's say, they have not been gambling on that particular outcome. And that is why when you go back and have a look at the head-to-head streaks, you will realize that SofaScore did highlight the match goals as the streaks that they want to focus on, or as the outcome they want to focus on, given that there is a predictable pattern, because, you know, BTTS, or both teams to score, occurred in 5 of their last 5 games, and then over 2.5 goals occurred in 5 of their last 5 games. So when SofaScore highlights over 2.5 goals or under 2.5 goals as the market that you're supposed to find, you know, your streak actually means that it has occurred back to back, okay? So at this very point, you can see that there's a possibility of over 2.5 goals or both teams to score. We have proven that. We don't yet know if you're going to be betting on that. We'll get to realize that in the next few seconds, okay? So we have the team streaks to the right. On the team streaks, you need to know that the team streaks actually focuses, it narrows down to the individual team's performance in their individual games coming to this one, or in their recent games coming to this game. So you have Bayern Munich and Real Madrid. Both teams have recorded wins in their last 4 games coming into this game. And if you scroll down, you are able to see that on your SofaScore app, okay? Real Madrid coming to this game, their last win was against Real Sociedad, 3-2, 1-1, won in extra time, in which they eliminated Manchester City, and then 1-0 win. And then for Bayern, they also had 2-1, 5-1, 1-0, 2-0. Perfect. I believe you clearly understanding what we're getting into. No losses for Bayern Munich. In the last 5 games coming to this one, they have not lost. Last game that they drew, in fact, they won in 4, then they drew in 1, okay? And they drew 2-2 against Arsenal, right? Perfect. Of which they also eliminated Arsenal in the second leg. So Real Madrid coming to this one, in their last 18 games, they have no losses. And then we also realize that Real Madrid, this is now Bayern Munich, okay? They were first to score in 5 of the last 6 games coming to this, okay? And then we have Real Madrid. They were first to score in 7 of the last 9 games coming into these. And then Real Madrid, they also won in first half in 6 of the last 8 games coming to this. So at this very point, when you go through the team streaks, you get to have a thinking that there's a possibility of Real Madrid winning in first half. There's a possibility of Real Madrid getting an earlier goal in first half because it's evident. 7/9, they scored first. And then 6/8, they won in first half. So which means that Real Madrid tends to go for the earlier goal. And then remember when we viewed the head-to-head streaks, we also saw that Bayern, they were first to score in 5 of the last 5 games between these two teams. So at this very point, we are actually convinced that both teams are in a very perfect position of scoring. And we are also convinced that this is a game that is in a very perfect position of delivering over 2.5 goals. Okay. Let me add some water, guys. So at this point, we need to determine how these two teams take seriously this game, okay? That is what is going to be affecting our final outcome. So far, we know that Bayern Munich are playing at home, and it's a game that they take seriously, and their recent results has been encouraging, giving us the ability to say that they might be in a position of actually looking forward to win this game. Okay? Perfect. And we also know that Thomas Tuchel is looking forward to at least end the season with at least a win. Last season, he bottled stuff, so we expect them to at least be in a position to redeem themselves this time round. And they are at home. And they understand very well that this is their only chance of getting it right because in the second leg, Real Madrid will be playing at home. And I don't think they stand a chance. So, to me, I look at this game. And so, at this point, we already know that SofaScore is predicting on over 2.5 goals and maybe both teams to score because that is the team streaks or the head-to-head streaks that they are focusing on. But you need to have a clear understanding of this game, who we expect to win, what we expect to be the outcome, and that is what we are getting into, okay? Now, because the head-to-head data somehow backs Bayern Munich, it's not important because the last game, of course, was in 2019, okay? What is important to me in this game is the fact that Bayern Munich are playing at home, and we now have to go back to, let me say, just like our analytical point of views as sports bettors, what you think about this game. That is what is going to be differentiating what we are betting on, okay? So to me, as I say, Bayern Munich are playing at home. They have to get it right, and this is the only way they're getting it right. So they do not deserve to lose the game. They'll try their best to win this very game. And given that they're going to try their best to win this very game, then there's a possibility that we are expecting a 2-2 scoreline. Why? Or a 2-1 scoreline. Because I expect both teams to score. I expect over 2.5 goals to occur. And that is why when I answered the 3 ways of betting, who will win the game, I went for Bayern Munich, because that is what I'm expecting. These are the votes for other SofaScore users. 58% of the SofaScore users are betting on Real Madrid to win this very game. Will both teams score? Yes, I went for a GG. Both teams to score. 81% of SofaScore users are betting on both teams to score. Next option. Who will score first? I went for Bayern Munich to score first. Now on that one, I do not have any serious backing. The only backing I have is that Bayern Munich scored first in the last 5 head-to-head games between these two teams. So when I am now forced to make the final prediction, the final analysis for this game, I think that my analysis is going to be capped back to the fact that I'm expecting Bayern Munich to win this game or draw this game the very least. And I'm expecting goals to be in this game, both teams to score. And because both teams to score over 2.5 goals, and I'm also expecting plenty goals in this game because that was evident when you narrowed down to their results. These two teams have proven that they are actually able to score goals. Okay, you see that, right? The head-to-head results also shows that they're in a position to score goals. And head-to-head streaks, we had over 2.5 goals as the highlighted market, given that you have proven actually it is the one that there was a pattern in, okay? So, at this point, we have 2 betting options for this game. First one, over 2.5 goals. At the moment, I see the odds are 1.67. I do not know if that is the odd, but when I staked it, the odds were 1.75 for over 2.5 goals, and both teams to score at an odd of 1.54. Perfect. The second betting option in this game, we have, to me, is going to be Bayern Munich win or a draw. Okay? The odd for that is 1.46, 1.416. So those are the two betting options, the two betting predictions for this game. Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, first betting option, over 2.5 goals. Second betting option, double chance on Bayern Munich win or a draw. Let's proceed and have a look at the next game because I'm running out of energy, okay? Coventry City vs Ipswich. That's the second game. I believe you've installed the app, by the way. It's important to have the app because not every day I'll be doing this for you. Now, Coventry vs Ipswich is a league game. We already know that. And given that we know that, we now expect to have a look at the standings of these two teams. Maybe make a quick analysis, what to expect in this match, how these two teams are taking this game. Okay? So look at these. These are the standings. Ipswich are third with 90 points. Coventry are ninth with 64 points. Okay? When you use the app, there's always more additional data, especially for the teams that are circled. Okay? For example, the teams in dark green, you will be told that these are teams that have already secured their promotion. And then the teams in light green, you will be told that these are teams that are going to go through the playoffs so that they can secure their promotion. And then the teams that have nothing or no circle around them means that they're just there, okay? And then the teams that are in red, it means that they are relegated. So Coventry playing Ipswich. At this very point, we are aware that Ipswich, they still stand a chance of securing automatic promotion, given that they have played one game less when you compare them to Leeds, who they come after. And Leeds has 90 points, Ipswich has 90 points. And then when you go through the goal difference, you'll realize that the goal difference is in favor of Leeds in terms of positive. So Ipswich, this is a game that they really deserve to win if they are to acquire the automatic promotion. I remember I was talking about something that they might be the first team to be promoted two times in a row kind of stuff. So it's a game that Ipswich is going to be taking seriously, and with the kind of positivity they have around them, I was listening to some of the interviews of the coach. I really think that this is a game that they are going to take seriously. So Ipswich vs Coventry, this game is important, especially for Ipswich. Okay? So that is what we know. That is why it's important to have a look at the standings. You maybe make your quick analysis of the game, your quick prognosis of what to expect in the match, okay? So we'll need to scroll down and go through the head-to-head streaks and the team streaks. In the head-to-head streaks, we see that SofaScore has narrowed down their team streaks or the head-to-head streaks to the BTTS. Both teams to score or both teams not to score. It is up to us to figure out. And we realize that Ipswich Town, in their last 6 matches against Coventry City, they conceded a goal, okay? And then between Ipswich Town and Coventry City, in their last 6 games, 5 of them resulted in both teams to score. So I'll scroll down and confirm that. These are the last 5 games between these two teams. 2-1, 0-1, 1-2, 1-1, 1-1, 2-3. The 1-1 draw is really common between these two teams, okay? And that one narrows down to 2012, so we're not going to be factoring in that. So I think you can now see it. This is the 2012 I'm talking about. Yeah. So let us go back to the last 3 games because those are a bit recent. The last time these two teams played was in 2023, first leg, of course, in which we saw Ipswich winning at home by a scoreline of 2-1. The other time they played was in League One. They won. Coventry won by a scoreline of 1-0. The other time they played was a scoreline of 2-1 win in favor of Coventry. So 2-1, 1-0, 1-2. At this point, you can say that there's more likelihood of over 1.5 goals occurring in this game because it's a common pattern. I can't really say that for both teams to score. And given the nature of the league, the nature of the tournament at this very moment, over 1.5 goals stands out when I go through these head-to-head records. And given that the head-to-head streaks also analyzes or focuses on the option of both teams scoring, occurring 5 times when we analyze their last 6 head-to-head games. So that is why I say that over 1.5 goals to me is a bit fair. Now let us go through the team streaks. You know that the team streaks narrows down to their individual performance, how they have performed coming into this game. So you have Ipswich Town. In the last 3 games coming into this one, they have no losses, okay? 3-3 draw, 1-1 draw, 0-0 draw. Then we have Coventry. In the last 5 games coming into this one, they have no wins. 0-0 draw, 2-3 loss, okay, 3-2 loss, 3-3 loss. Okay, they've lost. They've lost 4, they've drawn 1, and it was a 0-0 draw. Then we have the next data that you're supposed to read. No wins, okay? No wins, okay? No wins for Ipswich Town in their last 4 games. 3 of them they drew, 1 of them they lost 1-0. Then we have Coventry City. More than 2.5 goals was recorded in 8 of their last 9 games coming into this. And the funny thing is that they have only won 2 of the games, okay? Perfect. Then Ipswich Town, this is still, this is Coventry, okay? Coventry City, in their last 9 games coming to this, they scored in 7 of them. 2 goals scored, 3 goals scored, 1 goal scored, 2 goals scored, 1 goal scored, kind of stuff, kind of thing. And then we have the other guy, it's still Coventry City, okay? Coventry City, they were first to concede in 4 of their last 5 games. And then Coventry City, they lost in first half in 4 of the last 5 games. So at this very point, we know that indeed Coventry City are kind of having a rough time. And given that at this very point, I'm not really sure if they're able even to secure a position to the playoffs. They've played 44, 45. The difference between them, 72, 64. It's a bit hard. It's a bit hard for them. So they might not be having a lot to fight for in this game. The only advantage they might enjoy is that they're playing at home, kind of stuff, kind of thing. And in terms of missing players, we have their centre-back, Liam Keaching. Okay, let me scroll back and see that. Let me see. There's no that is not available. But I did write it down, and I see that we have their centre-back having an issue there. And then we have our guy, Brandon Williams, and Williams the way side injury concern. Okay, perfect. So for Ipswich, there is no fresh injury concerns, but for Coventry, there isn't really a much to talk about that. Now, at this point, we know that this is a game that Ipswich are looking forward to record a win so that they can get the 3 points to secure their automatic promotion, okay? And we also know that Ipswich, coming into this game, in their last 3 games, they had back-to-back draws. 3-3 draw, 1-1 draw, 0-0 draw. This is how they performed away. Let's narrow down that. So these are the 2 teams you're having today. Ipswich, Coventry. You know, at this point, we are not supposed to really get into what I'm trying to insinuate, but the thing is that it's a game that I do not foresee Ipswich. I do not foresee Ipswich Town losing. They're going to win it or they're going to get a draw. And at the same time, going through the head-to-head streaks, I saw there is a possibility of over 1.5 goals, maybe even a BTTS. But I want to make it safe, so I'll just stick to the over 1.5 goals. So at this very point, we are having 2 or 3 betting options. First one, okay, we need to answer the 3 whys. Who is going to be winning the game? Ipswich Town, okay? Will both teams be in a position to score? Yes, they will be. And then next question, who is going to score first? I expect Ipswich to score first. Why? If you go through the team streaks, you will realize that there's a point here that Ipswich Town, okay, that Coventry City, they were first to concede in 4 of the last 5 games, and they lost in first half in 4 of the last 5 games. So which means that Coventry City, they also have the potential of conceding an earlier goal in this game. And when they concede an earlier goal in this game, it's actually going to play in favor of Coventry City. So maybe we're looking forward at a scoreline of 1-0, 2-0 full time, maybe 2-1 full time in favor of Ipswich, right? Because you have seen that Coventry, they are a bit sluggish when it comes to defending. That is why they've conceded goals in the first half. when you look at their last 5 games, they conceded goals in 4 of the last 5 games, okay? And again, we realize that coming to this game, they've also shown the potential of actually scoring goals, because BTTS occurring in 7 of the last 9 games actually is a fact we cannot ignore. I will leave that one. So talking about that is why I went for BTTS when I answered the 3 whys of betting, okay? And so making the final prediction, who is going to score? This is a game that we have seen it as the team that has proper motivation to win this game. Ipswich passed a priceless opportunity to put in a delay, okay, kind of stuff, kind of thing. If they win their remaining 2 fixtures, they will be promoted to the Premier League. So there are 2 fixtures remaining, okay? 2 fixtures are remaining. That is one thing I also ignored to check. It's important to always reference back and have a look at that. 2 fixtures to go: Coventry against Ipswich and Ipswich against Huddersfield. So if they're to get promoted, then they actually have to win the remaining 2 games. That is it. That is it. Awesome. So this very point, our betting outcomes for this game are evident. The first one, Ipswich win. The odd is 1.70. That is what I see on the SofaScore. I can't recall the exact one I went with. But for the double chance, Ipswich win or a draw, we had a 1.22. And then the over 1.5 goals, I think mine was around 1.14. But on SofaScore, I see we have 1.17. So I'll just check my phone. And, okay. I'll check my phone and get you that. So this is how I'm going to bet on these 2 games I've analyzed, okay? Coventry City, Ipswich Town. The first bet slip has 1.989 odds, okay? Coventry City playing Ipswich Town, okay? We're doing some water fast. Coventry City against Ipswich Town in the first bet slip, over 1.5 goals at an odd of 1.126. Bayern Munich playing Real Madrid, over 2.5 goals at an odd of 1.767. You combine the 2 odds, you get a summation of 1.989 odds. That is the first bet slip. Now, in the second bet slip, this is how I've gone, or this is how I've sampled it out, okay? Coventry City, Ipswich Town, double chance. Ipswich Town win or a draw, the odd is 1.22, okay? Bayern Munich win or a draw, the odd is 1.416. So in the first bet slip, I went for over 1.5 goals and over 2.5 goals. In the second bet slip, I've gone for the double chance, okay? Double chance on Ipswich Town, win or a draw, the odd is 1.22. And a double chance on Bayern Munich, win or a draw, the odd is 1.416. So the second bet slip happens to be having 1.727 odds. And by the way, maybe of course you will be asking me, what if I'm looking forward to stake on a game as a single stuff kind of thing. I know some of you will be looking forward to stake on singles. So if you're looking forward to stake on them as singles, because singles happen to have value, there are 2 value bets I can say we have today. The first one is Ipswich Town winning, the odd is 1.70. The second one is Bayern Munich Real Madrid over 2.5 goals. The odd is over 2.5 goals at an odd of 1.7. So that basically wraps up the stream, the predictions for this video. I do not have much to say. I only need you to get the SofaScore app using the official verified up-to-date link. You all know there are a lot of fakers, there are a lot of scams, so follow instructions. Some instructions are simple to follow. If you do not want to regret, of course, if you want to regret, you're always at liberty to go and test what you think is the best, okay? So download the SofaScore app. The link is available in the video description, in the comment section. I'll once again say, I look forward to seeing the next few days. Probably it will still be SofaScore, but with time, I'll see what I can give you, because I know you love listening to me. That is why you sticked around till the 29th minute, of course. So it's been a pleasure. I wish you the best. Enjoy your Tuesday. Enjoy the Champions League matches. And do not forget to share the video with your friends. If it was your first time, you need to know that I'm the must better. And I always make noise on YouTube in regards to sports betting, predictions, betting tips. Okay? So take care and have a blessed Tuesday. Those of you who are tuned in from TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, I do appreciate your presence, even though I never watched, or I did not go through the comment section. That is why we are there for. So guys, goodbye and enjoy your Tuesday. It's been a perfect day.